Hello and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader. I'm here today to do the weekly general reading for the sign of Leo the Lion. And this is for the week of April 17th in through to the 23rd, 2017. I'm burning my candle from intuitivecandles.com. I'm not picking it up because I don't want to burn myself. This is Down by the Bay. Lovely, fresh, clean scent. And at the bottom, when they melt down, you get a reveal and a gift of, just like my aventurine stone, my rose quartz, my sunstone is my pendulum, and I have a yellow agate that's lost in my bed somewhere. So anyway, I'm going to put up a smudge. No, there's no sweetgrass in this, not yet. It's not the season. We still have some snow on the ground here, patchy, and that won't rear its head until, well, a little later spring. Okay, so I have some cedar, a little bit of tobacco, some grandpa's beard, and of course some sage. So let's get this smudge going. I hope the sound of my fan going doesn't interrupt with the sound on the video. I'm sure you guys can hear it. This is high def sound, so it picks everything up. Probably even the plane flying over my house. But this is to clear out all the energies and refresh everything for you guys. And I'm going to set my house on fire. Some for the reader. Let me thank you for these gifts. Some for all the technological, electronic equipment. And some for you guys. Send out those energies. Clear them all up. All right, Leo. I've already cleansed the cards. Stuff makes a mess. There we go. A good mess, but it's a mess. So let's get these cards shuffled and get this show on the road, shall we? This reading is for Leo the Lion for the weekly reading of April 17th through to the 23rd, 2017. Masters of the Universe, Masters of the Natural World Order. Spirit guides, please come forth and bring forth any messages for Leo the Lion. For this general reading, for those of you that are new to the YouTube or the tarot community on YouTube, general readings are always free. Reason being is usually a couple thousand. It'll get a couple thousand views, and this won't apply to everybody. If you wanted to apply just to you, that would require a private reading from me. And you just read the information down in the description in the more area. And you grab my email there that I use for everything. And just ship me off an email. We'll set something up for you. For those of you new to YouTube, the red subscribe button beneath this window. Click it. You'll be notified every time Bay of Funny Fortunes posts anything new. That way you don't miss anything. Happy Easter as well. This is a long weekend, Easter weekend. To those that celebrate it. To the rest of you, just hope you have a good weekend. Leo the Lion. Thank you for this. That's good right there. Let's get on with it. Let's get this show on the road. Leo, very first card the tarot has brought forth for your attention in this general weekly reading. It is the card of the Queen of Cups, and she represents sensitivity. This is your Monday. Card number 2. Page of Wands, creativity on your Tuesday. Card number 3, your Wednesday. The one that I've ripped. Ugh. Competition, it's a 5 of Wands. Card number 4. Not again. The Tower represents destruction. Doesn't mean it's so. That's your Thursday. Friday. The Hanged Man. And he represents being in limbo. Saturday. Oh, come on. Leo. 9 of Swords represents anxiety. That's your Saturday. And your Sunday. The King of Pentacles, and it's all about trust. Oh, I've got no room. There we go. No, wait a minute now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's correct. Had it right the first time. Queen of Cups. She's a good one. Sensitivity. The advice of this card is for you to tune into your nurturing side. In decision making, your emotional side, but let intelligence be your best guide overall. The keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, protection, caring, and emotions. Of course it is. This is a cups. And the card is suggesting right now to be openly loving towards your friends. Don't hold back. If you think your friend needs some advice, give them advice. If you think they just need a hug, give them a hug. If they just need your silent presence, if they're going through things, just be the silent partner kind of thing and not say anything, just so that they know that you're there for them. It's very, very important. The same applies to any family as well. This card is here to exude and offer loyalty and creativity as well. Sometimes we need to get creative to move past things that are blocking us in our way, that need to give you that uplifting essence. We need to get creative sometimes to kind of turn things around a little bit. That's what I'm hearing. Any projects that you take on at this time as well will thrive. Focus on your relationships, children and friends. Singles, get ready for there's a new love on the horizon for you as well. But the overall message of this card is about being sensitive to others around you, to their feelings, to their situations, and to let the people, in your life know that you're there. Be a very quiet, unobtrusive type of presence in the people's lives that are around you right now. This is highly important. Don't go trying to tell people how to run their lives, what to do, or anything like that. Be super sensitive to what you're doing, what you're saying, when you're around anyone that seems to be in deep thought, that seems to be contemplative or troubled or upset about anything. This is your job right now this week, is to be there. You're the one to be there for others. Okay, so your second card on your Tuesday is the Page of Wands. It's all about creativity. Pages bring us messages, and this is a practical one because of the wands. So we're talking messages that are quite practical. When this page shows up, he's usually very charming, and he's very witty, and he's about to bring you some great news on this Tuesday. He could bring you messages and news about new work, and to know that you're on the verge of some new discoveries as far as work, creative plans, even travel plans as well. The card is here also to tell you now's the time to express yourself in the best way possible around the other people in your life. Try to get up and get out and do some things on this Tuesday. Do something to break up the monotony of a Tuesday. The Tuesdays are all about business. They're all about, starting new things, tying up new things, finishing things off. And just get yourself outside and get out in the fresh air, get back to nature so that you can remain in touch or get in touch with the inside of who you are, what drives you, what motivates you every day. This message also brings news about travel and communications, new work, a new way and new forms of expressing yourselves as well. And it's all about transitions, but it's big on entertainment. Big news on entertainment. So the page is going to bring you some kind of a message, anybody between the ages of 15, 28, or somebody that's very, very young at heart. So listen up when you think you see that person walking towards you, saying to yourself, this might be the one. Be very quiet. Don't say too much. Just sit back and listen. Your Thursday, your Five of Wands, it's all about competition. And naysayers, yes I am. I'm pulling my book on this one. Don't like it? Too bad. I know I've only got one comment like that, but I'm sure that people go, why is she pulling the cards for? So anybody can read from the book. It isn't about reading from the book. Don't even go there with me, because I ain't in the mood today. I ain't in the mood. Don't mess with me today, boy. I ain't in the mood. All right. So this is a card of competition. It's a card of testing yourself and actually being in literal test as well. You may be feeling overwhelmed by other people's opinions at this time. That's highlighted. Other people's opinions of you and what it is that you're doing, or how you're living your life, or how you're working your job, or how you're running your family, or raising your kids, right down to how you drive your car. Don't use your blinker. There's going to be somebody hounding on you. Oh, look, your check engine light is on. Did you know that's on? No, I didn't see that big red light on my dash. Never seen it till you pointed it. You're going to be feeling a little bit short with some people around you. The 5 can show demanding children. It can show demands being made at work, and colleagues that are talking over you, and usually they will, excuse me, they'll jump first. They'll kind of like, if it's not physical, it's a verbal thing that they'll push you to the side. Some of you are going to be feeling like, why do I have to fight to be heard? Why do I have to fight to be heard? Why do I have to jump up and down and wave my arms and have strobe lights attached to the top of my head to get the attention of others that I need to get their attention so that they'll hear me? An additional meaning of the card is dealing with a deluge of emails, phone calls, meetings, and this threatens to pull you in too many directions at once. You need to scream, stop. You need to prioritize what needs to be taken care of right now. That's going to be highlighted on your Wednesday. What do I need to prioritize and get tied up before the week's over? These are the things that I need to know. These are the things I need to get straightened out. So the advice of the card right now as well, because rather than fight the energies that are out there, we get to fight to be heard, fight to be seen, fight to be listened to. Become more an observer right now. Don't fight it. Say, fine. I'm not going to do this. I'm not doing this. I'm not going there. I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to watch. I'm just going to be the watcher. I'm going to be an observer. You'll soon know who needs your help. You'll soon know who needs your advice, who needs your thoughts. These things will come forward and manifest themselves. And you can't heal everybody. You can't help everybody. Focus on yourself first. So when the times and the moments do come along, the opportunities come along where you are needed, you're going to be a great help to everybody if you've already topped up your own energy, and you're just waiting to use it. And they will come. Believe you me, they will come. Your keywords are posturing, ego, pride, debate, test opinions, communications, and overload. Don't try to pretend to be somebody that you're not, Leo. Don't do that. Keep your ego in check. So what if nobody's hearing you right now? It happens to the best of us. So you just stand back and, like I said, they'll come to you. Don't you worry about that. Leos like to have, this is going to be a yawning video. The next one I'll be scratching my nose. The one after that I'll be clearing my throat. This happened. I haven't yawned. There's no need to yawn. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, for heaven's sakes. Leos like it when people ask their opinions. Leos like it when they're asked to take part. Leos have a lot of pride. Therefore, watch your ego at this time, just for this week alone. And sometimes Leo take on more than they can handle. Therefore, the communications overload, the emails and phone calls and meetings and whatnot. But you put yourself out there, so now you have to dance the tune. You started the music, and you're the first up to dance. So get dancing. Start shuffling those feet and kicking up some dust. All right. The Tower of Destruction. This is normally the Tower of Destruction, the Rider-Waite, and a couple of other decks as well. On my deck, this is a sinking ship struck by lightning, caught on fire, people jumping overboard, jumping for their lives. But here's the thing. This card represents endings is what it is. It's kind of like the Death card. It doesn't mean what you think it obviously means, that it's the end-all, the be-all, and how horrible is this. The keywords for this are breakdowns, all right? Which can be a good thing in a bigger picture. It can be endings. It could be the end of chaos in your life as well. This could be people surrendering, not just you, but people surrendering to you. This could be the card that brings breakthroughs for you, which is a wonderful thing. Even if it's in a negative context, we all need to have breakthroughs when we're going through things and there's situations going on. This can be the card that represents new beginnings as well. And a big word here, enlightenment. Enlightenment. We could all use some enlightenment, but if you're going through some chaos right now, enlightenment would be a good way to go. It's a good thing for you. One moment. The advice of this card is whatever you're being overwhelmed with right now, Leo, because you have a feeling some things are now out of your control. Things that if you could fix, you would fix them. It's not up to you. You can't fix everything that's going on in your life because there's other people in your life, and you can't fix everybody. You can't fix every situation. When we feel blocked in and locked in that way, and we have no control. This feeling of having, I can't change this and I want to change this and I have no control. Then what you do is you can either do a couple of things. You can do start a new way of thinking. Just turn that leaf around the other way, face it the other way, and see how that looks from that vantage point. And if you think it's going to work for you, then go ahead and try it. Some of you may be finding a new job or a new way of doing your job that's coming up right now. Some may be finding a new way of living. And some of you are going to be free to start over. You can have a stronger foundation to rebuild. Also, for those of you, if chaos has ruled recently, or you found that you've just come through something, then what the card's here to tell you, but the forces are there, the energies are there, your spirit guides are with you, and the universe is looking down on you and is telling you anything that has fallen down around you has imploded, and has all fallen at your feet, and you're surrounded by it. What's coming up for you this week is you find the grace and the great fortune and the good luck that you're going to be able to rebuild whatever has fallen. All right? You're going to be given the tools and the wherewithal to build it back up again, bigger, better, and stronger, and more secure. All you have to do is leave it in the hands of the universe. If you're feeling out of control, back to that for one moment. Take it and say, all right, I'm going to trust you. I'm putting it out there, and I'm leaving it in your hands, metaphorically speaking, with the universe. I'm going to trust that you'll bring me what I need to do. You'll bring to my attention what needs to be done, and you will show me the way and how to go forward and complete this, whatever this is. Some of you just feel like your world is falling apart, but the card is also here as well to tell you that this is not your fault. Some things happen that are beyond our control. There's not much to be said about it. There's not much to be done about it. For those of you in those what seem to be in negative situations, you will have a breakthrough coming through this week for you, and you'll see the world very, very, very differently. But most of your challenges are relating in relationships right now. Blocks that are in the way, you'll find a way to get around it. If not, because some things aren't meant to go the way you expect them to go, but you'll be given the tools when the time is right to clear up the breakthroughs and the blocks that are in your way. That's coming for you. All right, so that was your Thursday. Your Friday is the Hangman in limbo, again being emphasized, feeling like things are out of your control, Leo. So that seems to be the highlight of your week and where your headspace is, not where you want to be. Leos don't like not having control. Leos have egos. Leos are strong-willed and strong-minded, and they do not like having things taken out of their hands or having no control over any situation in their life. It's par for the norm, the personality and the essence of what a Leo is. They're very forthcoming people, and they're go-getters, and they're the type that like to walk in while they see everybody else scrambling among a big mess, and Leo will come walking in and go, wham, 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 wham. Push, push, shove, shove, state, there, it's done, all done, you're welcome. And they walk back out of the room again. That's just Leo all over. As you can see, this guy here, Leo, has his arms outstretched, and he has no control of hanging from this tree limb with his fin tied up, and there's just no way to get out of the situation. He's very, very smart, and he's very brilliant, and he's not a slow study. He's figured out, not much I can do about this. Not right now. Also, decisions are waiting to be made that you have no control over. He knows this, and he's saying, you know what? Rather than waste my energy, I'm just going to hang here and get comfortable for a while until a breakthrough comes in. Until I have the answer that's being decided, decisions have been made, there's nothing I can do about it. Maybe then, once that comes through, I'll be able to get control of the situation again and get down out of this mess that I'm in. But for right now, I'm going to get as comfortable as I can because it's out of my hands. The rays of light that are coming down on him are still blessings in progress. There's still good things coming down in progress, good energies. Sometimes we need to stop in order to recharge, and we can't recharge if we continue to move and just make a mess of things and make it worse Sometimes you need to flat out stop in order to recharge everything that makes us who we are. Don't be tempted to compromise and go in for the immediate gratification of anything that comes your way. Card is here to tell you as well. Hold on, hold off, hang loose, hang tight, chill, and wait for the right moment to come along so that you can benefit from the bigger picture of whatever's going. Because somebody could come along and say, well, I can solve your problems. Or I can solve that problem. I can give you instant gratification. Or if you want, you can hang there for another 3 months. Hey, it's your choice. And you ask, what if I hang around for the next 3 months and do nothing at all? And the answer may come begrudgingly, but they're going to say, well, you'll end up with, 100-fold to the good for you. Or you can have 5% right now and get out of that mess. But it's only 5% of the good. It'll last a little while. It won't last as long as if you sit back and you wait. That's a suggestion and the advice of this card. So the keywords for this card are waiting, time, frustration, sacrifice, insight, purpose, and viewpoints. People are going to, especially if you're tied up, and people know you're backed into a corner, there's nothing you can do, they're going to spread those viewpoints right in your face, is what's going to happen. Some of you, if you find other ways, you may gain some valuable insights as well on this day. That is your Friday. It's a heavy Friday. Kind of sucks. Saturday. Friday's carrying over into Saturday. I hate this card so much. The Nine of Swords. So much worry on your mind, Leo. Worry about a lot of things that you can't do a darn thing about. Other people's lives. Excuse me. Other people's lives crossing the line, overshadowing yours. What's going on with some people in your life, those that are closest to you, is overshadowing into your life and affecting your life, and there's not much you can do about it. This is where patience comes into play in its sweetest and finest form. You're going to find out how badly you want this involvement, how badly you want this deal, whatever this is with somebody else or other people, and whether you're willing to put in the time and the sacrifice. And here's the stickler: you have no say about any of this and no control at all. You have to be very patient and wait on the other person. That's what's going to go down here. Patience, waiting, arms folded, toe tapping. Nobody says you have to be happy about the waiting. All right? Nobody. That's going to be your Saturday. That it just creates some anxiety because, Leo, you're not going to have any control over this. You're at the mercy of somebody else's life and all their problems. That's what I'm hearing. Sorry. King of Pentacles. He's all about trust. And when it comes to these people, okay, and this card comes right on top of it, there's an overshadowing going on. These are connected. Feeling that real strong. Feeling the heat off these cards that they're together. So the people that you're kind of like at a standstill with because of stuff going on with them, trust. You have to trust that everything's going to be all right. You have to trust that everything's going to be okay. You have to have blind faith. This card represents a man who is also ambitious and very trustworthy, and he's very protective. And when he commits to a project or a relationship, he sees everything through to the very end. Once he says, all right, I'm into this, I'm going in, he doesn't walk away, he doesn't give up, and you don't need to either. Don't do that to him. He's willing to see it through if you're willing to see it through. What a wonderful partnership that can be between the two of you. That when blocks and things get thrown in your way, you both say, take my hand, we'll jump over the block together. We're not going in this alone. We both committed to this. We just have to have patience. Sometimes this guy is a leader on his job. He has a real hands-on attitude. He's never afraid to dive right in and get stuff done because that's part of who his personality is. Sometimes Leo, this is the you card as well. You're not afraid to go the extra mile and say, whatever this job is, the situation that's in front of me, this is my baby. I'm not afraid to dive in with both feet and jump right in there. I'm not afraid. I'll do what it takes. Somebody needs to hear that you're going to be in it for the long haul. Okay? Maybe your cards aren't lining up quite the way you want them to yet. That is going to come eventually. I'm feeling that very strongly. It will come for you. This card also is a representative of generosity and love. And if this is a real man that's in your life, he offers generosity, and he offers love, and he offers patience to you, Leo. He's there to share his gains with those that he loves and cares about. The advice is for you right now is protect what's yours while helping those on their way up the ladder, or being a support system for those that are around you in your life, be it in your life, your family life, your romantic life, on the job, your family life, it doesn't matter. Just show that you're this feeling of protection over a job, over a relationship, feeling very strong about that. I'm feeling the heat off the card there, that you're feeling like, oh boy, if I got to jump in there with my dukes up, I'm ready to do that. I'm so ready to go there. And you're not afraid. You'll fight for what's yours. Don't ever challenge a Leo. That's for the rest of you. And Leos on Leos, you know better. Don't ever challenge a Leo. Oh my gosh, they're always up for a challenge. They really, really are. And when they're in their proper skin, standing in their proper place, they are a force to be reckoned with. Your keywords are money and protection and power, loyalty, stability, leadership. Commitment is a very strong word that goes with this card as well. So Leo, this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with most of you. I'm just feeling something. I'm trying to find the words. It's along the lines of commitment and staying power, that you have to, you know, if you feel you're not going to be able to hold on, which I find highly unlikely, but if you feel that, reach down and find that resolve that gets you through and has gotten you through the worst times and the most challenging times of your life. Okay, so anyways, I'd like to thank all my subscribers to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You are the seabed floor and the very foundation that holds the mightiest tides in the world, that is the Bay of Fundy. And I'd like to thank you all for your views, your likes, your shares, your thumbs up, your thumbs down. I can be found on Blogspot, Google, Twitter, and under the Facebook group Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. Got a lot of good stuff going on there right now. If you come in and you join the group and your birthday comes around, I'm giving away a 3-card free birthday readings just for you. The only catch is they have to be publicly placed. It is not a private reading. But if you like the 3-card reading, who knows, maybe you'll want a private reading down the road. All the information for that will be found down below in the description box in the more area. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye and wish you the very, very best week of April 17th through to the 23rd, 2017. And for the rest of you, if you're ever looking for me, you can find me right here or down below, strolling along the beach, along the water's edge of the mighty Bay of Fundy, the highest tides in the world. And I'm always keeping one eye out the window because I'm always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much and goodbye. We'll see you in a week. Bye-bye.